third video, and this time we're going to talk about extracting a little bit more information about lats and longs and cut block information from the map. So we're going to switch it out and just start exploring a little bit around here. So Alex and I were looking, and these are a bunch of blocks we've been exploring already, but we're thinking about going a little further and looking for new active cut blocks. So why don't we go over here? These are ones we haven't ever seen. What about this drainage right over here? This looks like a pretty good draw feature, potentially high elevation. So the first thing we're going to look at before we go too much further is we go, wow, those trees look pretty big. We'll look over and we'll look at the topology. It's actually fairly flat in that valley, so good potential that those are really big trees that are about to be logged. So we'll go back to imagery, and we want to know a little bit more about this block. So we're just going to right click on it or control click, and we have a bunch of options here. And so first thing, we'll plot a coordinate so that we have this listed in a data bank of coordinates that we can go back to and potentially plug into a GPS or use later on a smartphone in order to find this place, right? And so that's one thing, but we're going to click again, and we're going to go find data on the map, right? And so when we click that, this comes up, TFL 44. We click on it, it highlights what we're looking at, and we get a bunch of information. The only thing we've been looking at on this information really is the planned harvest date. So this one was planned to be harvested right at the beginning of the year, which means it may or may not be harvested already, but the block status date is March 22nd, so pretty recently they updated it. We don't know what to do with that information, but we do know that it's not like it was planned to be harvested 5 years ago, and so we might go check this out, actually. So now you can see, because we've right-clicked, we've got these two new layers. Here it is plotted, and here's its information. So that's pretty much all we know how to do with this right now. There's a whole toolbar up here of route planning, and there's measuring devices and stuff, but that goes beyond the scope of our knowledge, and so this will be where we end the videos. But if you go and explore that stuff, make a video or shoot us an email, and yeah, let us know what you've figured out about this resource. Thanks.